Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me to another thrilling episode of This Week in Real Estate, the abridged version this week. Kind of fallen behind as far as getting this video out yesterday, and just have just a little bit of time to do it today, and that's just the way it is. It's going to be a short one, which I'm sure you'll appreciate because the last ones have been 7 to 10 minutes long, so I'll try not to keep you too long today. So just real quickly, the market report, we have Delaware County coming in as 124 active listings with 169 pending, and the actives went down a little bit, so did the pending. So the pending's obviously closed, and then some of the actives probably went pending as well. So then Randolph County shows at 32 active listings and 44 pending. And I've kind of been mentioning this, maybe not on these videos or not, but just in general, how's the market going? How are you doing? Things that I hear on a daily basis. And this feels, the rush and the level of activity feels a little bit normal for this time of year. You know, June, July is pretty typically busy, and you're running around kind of with your head cut off a little bit. And so that feels normal-ish, if whatever that means to you, but still the supply is not there, and so the demand is still really high. And you know, depending on what news article you read or whatever, we haven't seen like any sort of crashing going on. And we actually last night was a very good, I don't even know how long it was, 45 minutes to an hour kind of special that Dave Ramsey put on, and you can hate or love him, but it was very interesting. They pulled a bunch of housing data, discussed that, charts and graphs, and I'll try to get a hold of some of that because it was really reiterating kind of what I've been seeing and how I've kind of tried to explain it to people, as far as, you know, what about the housing market? What's it going to be like next year? You know, is it going to crash? Things like that. But they have put together actual data and charts and graphs, which for a nerd like me is awesome, and does explain kind of the situation, how we got in the situation we're in, what the situation is currently, and then what we would expect here in the next couple years the situation to be. So that was very interesting, very well produced, and tons of data, like again, nerd alert, like the data. And so I'm going to try to find a way to kind of share that, but that kind of puts into what I try to say within 30 to 60 seconds with somebody just walking down the street or on the telephone. Hey, how are things going? Well, let me tell you kind of where we are. So a lot of good things going on. Like I said, very busy week coming up. We have the 4-H fair, and so not only does normal business have to transact and happen, so we got some closings, some listings, and you know, showings every day, stuff like that, but then we have the 4-H fair on top of it. Personally, kids are in 4-H, and so their schedule is, you know, basically throughout the week. They've prepped all this week, got their projects turned in, and then next week's the actual fair, and so they're doing their thing. Again, normal side of business, doing that, but then we also, as a company, have a booth and at the Randolph County Fair, and so we spend a lot of time there just handing out some free stuff and signing up for some prize that I have to determine today, because that booth needs set up this afternoon. And then we also, fun thing, we do cook breakfast for everybody on Monday morning, bright and early. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy coming up week, but excited for it. We'll catch up on some sleep later on. We'll see how that goes. But again, just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff going on and keeping busy. And so yeah, if you have any questions whatsoever about anything, be happy to answer those. Put those below in the comment section. I do read and respond to those, so I appreciate it. And congratulations, it's a shorter video this week. So thanks for tuning in, and so until next time, I'll see you later.